put something on the screen here right now, so we're trying to do that as we speak. So I'll be back.
I can swim across the moat faster than walking across the bridge. So I wasted your life.
Hey, you have a shot. Yep.
How come you're here?
I'm sorry, I barely
You're not
hear
doing
you.
some big investigation today?
One more time.
Feels so like, army.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God, he's
She'll
so
be
nice.
Osceola.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I do this quite
Yep.
often.
All right. Wait, no, no. I'm going to start in a few minutes. Yep. Okay, bye.
Okay. Okay.
How y'all doing? All ready? I'm Sheriff Marco Lopez with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, and I just want to thank you all for being here today to cover this tragedy. Today at about 7:30 in the morning, members of the Osceola County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to Crosley Avenue in reference to Medno Vitals calls for service. Upon their arrival, deputies saw a white male juvenile laying face up in the bed who was confirmed to be deceased. While on scene, Osceola County Fire Rescue crew members advised that a female subject, who was later identified as Jasmine Kennedy, 12/31/85, suspect, spontaneously stated that she killed her son. According to our deputies, she admitted to choking him on the bed. The victim is a 13-year-old boy, and he is now deceased. The suspect is cooperating with the investigation, and it's ongoing. She is cooperating, and we're still trying to put all this together. It also appears to be an isolated incident, and we're going to continue to update you as the investigation unfolds. As of right now, I'm going to give you the charges. We're going to charge her with domestic battery by strangulation, child neglect, and aggravated child abuse. Now I'm going to go ahead and say this. Where's my Spanish? Okay. Gracias, tu alguacil Marcos López, el condado de Osceola. Gracias por estar aquí, estamos cubriendo esta tragedia. Como a las 7:30 de la mañana, nosotros fuimos despachados a una residencia en Crosley Avenue, en referencia de una persona que está fallecida, en este caso un niño. Cuando llegaron los oficiales, vieron que había un niño en la cama que estaba confirmado muerto por los bomberos, los oficiales de la Medical Services. Uno de los que trabajaba para la oficina de los bomberos nos dejó saber que una mujer que estaba en la escena se identificó como Jasmine Kennedy, cumpleaños 12/31/85, le dejó saber que ella había matado a su hijo. Y también nuestros detectives en la escena, ella admitió que lo había ahorcado en la cama. La víctima solo tiene 30 años y está muerto. La sospechosa la tenemos aquí detenida y está cooperando con la investigación. Este incidente es aislado y no hay nadie de inmediato en peligro. Los cargos son los siguientes. Domestic battery, strangulation, la estranguló. Child neglect y aggravated child abuse. I'll take some questions in English, and then I'll go some in Spanish.
I know it's ultimately it's up to the state attorney, but why no recommendations of homicide just based on not looking like it was intentional?
Well, no, what we do is, in this case, based on her statements, and there were some signs of strangulation, we have to wait for the medical examiner's office to confirm the cause of death. And they're pretty good at turning these type of cases around and getting us that information. And as soon as we get that from them, then we'll know the exact cause of death and what to charge her additionally with.
Did she say why this happened?
No, she basically is admitting to doing it. And, like I said, those are some of the things that we're going to work out now. And we're still interviewing her, and this investigation unfolds. And once we book her in the jail, hopefully we'll have a more complete report so you guys can get all that information.
Do you know her relationship to that property? Was she living there? Was she a tenant? Was she an employee?
Yes, she's living there with Grandma and Grandma's boyfriend and another child who's 5 years old. And they're both her biological children.
Who was it that made the 911 calls?
A family member.
So not her.
¿No en español?
Henry Palomo, División en Español. ¿Era la primera vez que había un llamado de algún problema familiar en esa vivienda?
Habíamos respondido a la casa, pero Estamos todavía investigando eso, pero no tiene nada que ver con ella golpeando a los niños.
Is there a history of mental health?
Hold on, I'm going to do another Spanish one.
Ok, el móvil que se maneja hasta el momento. Y se nos repite la edad, digo 30 años en español.
Ella nació en el 85, el niño solo tiene 13 años. Todavía estamos tratando de establecer el motivo. Ella solo está admitiendo que lo mató y está cooperando con los detectives y estamos ahora en ese proceso. No hemos terminado, ella todavía está aquí detenida. Enseguida que concluimos toda la investigación, ahí es cuando vamos a poder dar más información sobre el caso.
¿Nos dice los cargos en español, por favor?
Pues tiene que traducirlo. Estrangulación doméstico, no sé cómo se carga, child neglect y el aggravated child abuse, o sea que agredió al niño.
Sheriff?
Sorry, go ahead.
Fortunately, we don't see this happen often, but just your thoughts on the fact that it happened at all.
You know, it's always a tragedy when someone so young is taken, regardless of how it's done, whether it's a car accident, or whether it's murder, whether it's an illness. You know, I wake up today at Monday morning, you know, when you hear this news, it's like you're getting hit with a brick. You know, somebody so young, their life was just taken from them, and they haven't even began to live. So it just kind of, you know, it's home, especially when you have children. So I don't know how else to put this in perspective, but I think it's something that, you know, we all should realize that it could happen anytime to any one of us, regardless of the manner of it, the way it happens. It's just a sad day, and hopefully their family will get some justice. And, you know, I don't know what else to say about that.
And Sheriff, any history of mental health issues, or have there been any prior calls about?
They responded to her residence probably January this year, and they're looking into that because they're trying to find all the facts before we start putting all that additional information. Like I said, this is all unfolding, but it had nothing to do with harming any of the children.
One more question? One more. When you said that she spontaneously admitted to it, was that in front of, in an interview?
She told that to the fire rescue on scene, and then she told that to one of our detectives on scene. Maybe one more in Spanish. No más.
Aparte de la víctima y victimario, ¿había más personas en la casa?
Sí, estaba el abuelo, la abuela y un niño de 5 años, pero el niño de 5 no estaba herido o envuelto en el incidente.
¿Colaboran como testigos los abuelos también?
Todos están colaborando. Okay. All right. Thank you.